games, I thought that the pitchers would have a tremendous advantage. But after viewing the first 5 or 6 games of this second half, that I think the hitters have got a little bit of an advantage in that the pitchers are concerned about throwing strikes and throwing good strikes. And it's a little bit different warming up and throwing pitches on the sidelines for 60 days and then come out and trying to get somebody out during the game. And as a result, most of the pitchers are falling behind the hitters. And when that happens, of course, it makes the hitters that much more aggressive and that much better hitters. But as this second half goes on and as we approach September, as it is in every year, the pitching staff is going to tell the difference.
All right, some pregame comments from the veteran catcher Carlton Fisk relative to these young people who do the pitching for the Chicago White Sox. 25th appearance of the year, but Ed Farmer's been pretty busy this week, Don. He's made 3 appearances and has 2 saves. So going back to a year ago when he had 30 saves for the White Sox. So
well, he's getting back in stride a little bit, Keith. At the first month of the season, he got off to a slow start. His mechanics weren't right. He felt he was overstriding, wasn't making a proper turn. And consequently, why he really wasn't throwing as hard is what Ed Farmer ought to throw. And now, since the strike's been over, I guess he's had a chance to kind of analyze that first half of the season. And he's made some corrections, and he comes back. That's, of course, that's what the White Sox are looking for, and I'm sure that he will.
With Jim Dwyer on first base, Eddie Murray stands at the plate representing the tying run in a 7-5 ball game in the bottom of the 9th inning, and both managers going with their best people. He kind of blew up on Earl Weaver, but the slow curveball is the way he starts off Eddie Murray. Of course, you know, I would think certainly that Eddie went up to that plate expecting heat, and he got that big rainbow. So it's strike 1. That ball is well hit to the right side. Way back, it's gone. It's even again, 7-7.
To be laying on a fastball. There's no question about that because it was up over the plate and he really turned on it. And there, as you say, Keith, no question about it at all. Just a question of how far it was going to go in the seats.
Eddie Murray has 2 homers. He has knocked in 6 runs in the ball game with a grand slam and a 2-runner.
There's still nobody out.
Second time today, an encore for Murray. So we're even at 7, and here is Doug DeCinces, who's been swinging a strong bat. If he sits on the fastball, he will try to settle the issue right here. He did it last night. Raleigh is on deck as the designated hitter. 1-1. Did you notice that fastball was up?
It was up. It was not down.
Eddie Murray, grand slam and a 2-run shot here in the bottom of the 9th to get it even again at 7-7. Laced to left field, base hit to DeCinces, and Allman was high enough to get it, but he didn't have the glove quite in the right place. Another look at Murray's 2-runner to tie it.
Watch the location of the fastball. Up and over the plate. And you can't pitch Eddie Murray there.
Now, here's the effort by Allman trying to get that line to left field by DeCinces. He was high enough.
You see that ball tailing back over the plate and back into DeCinces. Boy, he just about got that.
Yep, he did. Now it is Crowley coming to the plate. with the sensei at first base representing the winning run. Nobody out.
I'll tell you, the way this ball game has gone back and forth, it's a tough ball game for either side to lose. They both had it won.
Reneke to the on-deck circle. Is outside. Ball 1.
Well, here's something a little unusual. You would expect Crowley might be bunting, but you've got Reneke followed by Belanger and Dempsey, and maybe he'd rather take a shot with Reneke hitting.